Hello guys, how are you doing? I hope you're doing fantastic today wherever you are, and welcome back to my channel. And today I want to talk about something that has been boiling inside me, and it is something that I want to actually really address. And it's regarding somebody who actually emailed me, and was, I understand that when you choose to put your life on, sorry, I'm looking down because I have to arrange for that email, and also silent my phone just in case I get a distracting phone call or message. So yeah. So, I understand that when you put a contents out on YouTube for people to view, you have to be expect people who will come and watch your videos and obviously give their views and opinions regarding your videos. And some of those, of course, you also have to expect haters, people who just come and start hating on your videos and start to make you feel like you are an idiot for some reason. They have a lot of time in their hands, apparently. So in this particular what is it called, in this particular and again, I just want to say that all comments are always welcome, but any comment that is degrading and like, it's not necessary. It's not for me. I don't feel it's necessary for you to come into my videos and give me a comment that is actually, I don't know, why would you do that? Like, you have put that energy towards go and finding a dollar on the ground, like picking up a dollar, do something with yourself instead of taking your time to write such messages to me. It really doesn't bother me at the end of the day, because I know I will be getting these comments to my videos, but I'm not stopping to make videos. I'm gonna bring out videos and say, speak my heart and just like share with the world whatever it is that I'm feeling, or what I think about, the experience in life that I have. So such comments don't stop me from doing what I have to do, So anywho, guys, I'm not gonna go ahead and talk too much, but I'm gonna exactly tell you what I'm talking about in this video today. So guys, I made a video, and the title of the video, if you haven't watched it yet, go and watching. I don't know how to put a video in to link a video, but I'm still figuring out YouTube. But it's in my videos, and it's why do black women date white men. I made this video and just explaining my experience, and saying what I think is the reason why black women date white men. And so in this particular video, somebody has written and said something like this, and I will read it to you guys. Why black women date white men who benefit from and participate in racism against all black people is beyond me. The same can be said of black men who date white women. Black people dating their oppressors makes absolutely zero sense. Every white person in the world benefits from a racist system created by white people for white people against black people. And no white person wants to end racism, because ending racism will mean giving up power. And no white person will ever willingly give up that power. Black people getting into bed with white people literally and figuratively is illogical and shows just how brainwashed some black people are. It's like some black people have the equivalent of Stockholm syndrome, where you identify with and start loving your kidnappers, stroke oppressors. I believe this video the name is like Skull Smasher, or whatever skull you're smashing. Oh my gosh. I hope I don't know whether it is your skull you smashed on the brick wall or what for you to write this. But guys, I honestly really don't understand this kind of notion. I really don't. Maybe if you do understand it, guys, you can actually comment below and let me know what you think. But I'm going to go ahead and give my opinion on this letter that I have received. This person is saying that actually all white people are participating in racism because there is a system that has been created by white people, by whites, I don't know, white for all whites to be against black, something like this. I think this is how I understand this email. Like there is a system that is actually against black people that was created to benefit white people. And I don't get it. I just don't. Maybe I am naive or maybe I am stupid, but I just don't. I mean, the world has become ridiculously stupid. The world in itself. This is just not how God intended the world to be. God intended the world to be very loving, just the way Garden of Eden was before Satan lied to Eve to eat the fruit, and this is not the way God intended the world to be, for people to be hating on each other because of their skin color, and people to be killing each other just because of their skin color. What makes you think that you have the right to live on this soil, on the earth soil, and somebody else doesn't have the right to live here in this earth? What makes you think so? The air you breathe is the same air that other person is breathing. Like, you don't have a right to think that you are better than somebody else just because of their skin color. That is one thing that I have to emphasize on this video. You just don't. And the fact that you are breathing the same air in the same atmosphere that is provided by the creator of the universe, whom I called God, and you share that air, means that you have no power over nothing, not even over your own life. God does. And I know that what you have to think is that the world has really changed, and there is nothing you can do about it. There is nothing goddamn you can do about it. We have people who have just formed a sect to kill innocent people. People like these radical people that have set up, to kill innocent people just because they can. And when you say that all white people benefit from racism and are for racism and are against black people, you can just not categorize all killers. Like if Hitler killed people, you cannot categorize everybody who has the same skin color as Hitler to be the killer. You cannot categorize everybody who looks like somebody who bombed this country and another country to be the same as the person who... You cannot categorize people in the same place. Yes, I know there are white people who did horrible things to black people. And there are black people who also equally did horrible things to black people. And this is what the world has become. And this, whatever the world has become, there is a lot of negativity, And when you say that, for example, yes, my boyfriend is white. He is a different ethnicity than me, but he is human. And he's got red blood just the same way. When you cut him, you will get red blood. He breathes the same air I breathe. There's no difference. I see him as a human being who's got a gentle heart and is willing to love me and take care of me for the rest of my life. I'm not seeing him otherwise. And I'm not categorizing him based on the things that other people did. I don't see this. And I'm an African person who was raised in a very rural African homestead, and we just don't know anything about racism. We just don't know. We just don't know. We have this innocence about racism. Doesn't mean that there are no racism on earth. There is. People who are racist. And the fact that I just don't want to dwell on it, and I don't want to bring it into my experience. I don't want to bring it into my experience. So I don't want to dwell on it and just, put my judgment towards other people based on that. I know there are people who are actually killing other people for the way they look, for their skin color. But when you say that people cannot date other races because of this, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Yes, the world system has changed. It has changed, and there are lots of things that are happening, that are going on, and that cannot stop me from loving whom I choose to love. And I know you have your opinion, and in this case, I would ask you to take it elsewhere, because it doesn't benefit the world. It only brings more negativity. It is very negative, and for you looking at all white people to say that all white people are these hideous, hating monsters who just think that they can. Not all white people are the same. They are not. They are not just like all the person who killed, serial killers who looks the same way somebody who is walking around looks because of the skin color. A white serial killer doesn't mean that all people white, just doesn't mean. Don't categorize everyone in the same boat and saying that they are participating in the same system that hates black people. You personally, you yourself, for writing this, you are a racist, whether you like it or not. You are. You are discriminating against white people. And I categorize you as a racist. And I'm sure you have taught your children regarding this as well. They go to school with a very different mentality and very hateful mentality regarding white people because of what you have taught them, bringing more negativity and more hatred in the community. And I think that you should actually, it's not like you can do nothing to stop it. You cannot start it by yourself in your house, saying to everyone that we are all the same. It's only the skin color that is, another one have more melanin and another one have less melanin. And the one that has less melanin is whiter than the one that has more melanin, which is black. It doesn't make any difference. It's only skin color. And so don't go around having this negative energy and putting it onto my videos to make me think the way you are thinking. I'm never gonna think like that. The world is free. We have amazing people, white people out here. We have amazing black people as well out here. And that is what we have to focus on. You cannot dwell on negativity about racism. You cannot dwell on it. Start by you being somebody who is loving and kind towards other races. And stop with all this notion, with all this mentality that you have brought from I don't know where. I know, yes, they exist. The world is hideous nowadays. It's crazy how the world has changed. And yes, these things exist. But they cannot stop us from living life. And I cannot just sit as a black woman. I cannot just sit and wait for an African brother to come and choose me. I'm not his first option. Why should I wait to be chosen? And somebody else thinks that I am amazing. A stone that is rejected in its own land is actually a treasure to another man's land. Somebody has chosen me and thinks that I'm quite amazing. And I desire to have someone in my life. I don't see skin color in this. I don't see, he's white and black in this. I see a wonderful human being who is actually open to loving me despite what? And yes, we found each other. Why don't you find something else that is going to make you happy instead of dwelling on all this negativity? It won't stop us from finding love. We will love whomever we love. Actually, even the person, my boyfriend is actually against all people who are discriminating against each other. He thinks it's very stupid for you to think that you are better than somebody else just because of how you look. Just stop it. Just stop it and live your life. I am living mine. Contribute to the society by actually doing something more than just being negative and putting everyone in the same boat and judging people based on what other people did or are doing currently. Don't judge everybody. There are white people who are very loving, and there are black people who also are very loving. Let people be and live your life. And good luck with the way you're thinking about others. Good luck with it. Good luck. That's all I can say. But as for us, we are going to continue living. Life is not stopping just because some people are racism towards other people. It's not going to stop. It's not going to stop. And it's an individual thing. A racist person is a racist person. You are a racist person as well. You cannot do nothing to stop them. It's a mentality that they have brought up with, just the same way you've been brought up to think that all white people are racist. And you are being racist regarding all white people. So it has to start by you to stop it and teach your children otherwise. And guys, I don't want to get so worked up in this video and go and rant because these kind of things are just like making me just want to rant all day. But I'm going to stop it here. And I just want to thank you guys for watching. Just please give this video a thumb up if you really like this content. And also please take your time to kind of just please comment below what you think about this. And guys, have a lovely day wherever you are, and I hope to see you in my next one. Cheers.